Hello and welcome to my tutorial on Google Calendar. My name is Tahir and in this video I will show you how to use Google Calendar and some of the powerful features available in Google Calendar which you can use to organize your life and become more productive. These powerful features include the ability to share your Google Calendar or Google event, to invite other people to attend your events, and the ability to have this calendar in various views and with different colors. First of all, in order to get Google Calendar, you must have a Google account, and then you can click on these 9 dots, and then there is a calendar application along with other Google applications. So click on this, and this is my Google Calendar for this account. First I will introduce to you the user interface, and then I will talk about the features we have in Google Calendar. On the left hand side you have these 3 lines, which is main menu. If you click on that, the menu will disappear, and if you click again, I will see this menu on the left hand side. The first thing I want to show you is the view of this calendar. So this is the default view, and in this view I have Sunday to Saturday, complete week. If you don't want to put anything on your calendar for the weekends, then what you can do is you can click on this and you can uncheck this show weekends, and if I uncheck here, I only have Monday to Friday, and now I can get a little bit more space this way, but I don't want this, so I want to include the weekends, so I just check this. There are some other views available in this area. As you can see, we can have a daily view. If I click on daily view, it will show me only today's view, and if I click on week, it will show me current week, and as you can see that current date is highlighted in blue. But most of the time we select this on month because this is the most preferable view here, so that we can see few days back and few days forward in our calendar. Now in order to create an event, we have to click on this create button, but this I will show you in a minute. First I want to show you how to scroll in your calendar. So there are 2 arrows here, and because we are in the monthly view, if I click on this right arrow, it will move to the next month, and if I click on left arrow, it will move on the previous month. And similarly, if you select this a weekly view, then moving these arrows will move 1 week forward or 1 week backward. So this is how you can scroll inside your calendar, and whenever you want to come back to today's date, you just click on today, and now you will see the today date in the weekly view. So let's change this to month again. Now you can have more than one calendars. As you can see here, these are my calendars. This gives you the ability to separate your personal or business calendar. So this is my business calendar at the moment, and also the personal calendar. But I also have a second calendar, as you can see here, with the name Amazon Content, because I recently have started uploading my videos on Amazon. So if I click on that, it will disappear. The green events will disappear, and if I check it again, my Amazon calendar will appear. This is a powerful feature that you can overlap your calendars. You can have more than one calendars, and by just checking this area, you can see what events you have in any of the particular calendars. For example, if I uncheck my main calendar, I can only see the events of my Amazon Contents calendar. So this is one of the amazing features of Google Calendar, that you can have multiple calendars and then you can see them all at once or one by one. So let's check this again. Then you have this gear icon, and if you click on gear icon, change some settings. So if I click on settings, here I can set a time zone, the most important thing which you can set here. You can set the time format, whether you want a time written in this manner or you simply want in this way. So you can select any of these. You can select the date format, whatever format you like, your country, your language, and few other settings. If I scroll further down, you can also check this button to show the world clock. Now by default, the duration of one event is 60 minutes. You can change this to 15 minutes and up to 120 minutes. So this is what you see on the calendar. So there are some other options available. For example, notifications. You can automatically add events from your Gmail to your calendar, and whether you want keyboard shortcuts to be enabled or not. So these are some of the settings available which you can play with and see whatever you want. Now if we go back, now let's see how we can create an event. So there are two ways you can create an event. For example, I want to create an event for 21st and 22nd. For example, it's a seminar. So there are two ways. First is to click on this create button, and if I click on that, it will open this dialog box, and here I can put a start date for the event, which is 21st, and then the end date of the event, which is 22nd. Now as you can see that it has highlighted these two dates. Now I can add this to any of my calendars. I have currently two calendars. I can add this to my main calendar or my Amazon calendar. So let's assume I want this to be in my main calendar. Now the next thing is add guests, and I can invite other people to this event, and as soon as I start typing the name of some person, it shows me the email address. So I can click on that and I can add this if I want. I can also add the location, then I can also add the description. So when someone gets the invitation to attend this event, they are able to see the description of the event if I want. Then in more options, I will see this dialog box, and here as you can see that I can also add some attachments, some documents which I might need for that event, and I have the ability to format the description to make it bold, underline, and all this is available here. I can also change who might be able to see this, whether I want this to be a public event or a private event. I can select it here. So in the case of, for example, I want this to be a public event. Now it will show me this message that making this event public will expose all event details to anyone who has access to this calendar, because we can also share this calendar, and I will show you in a minute how to share the calendar. Then there is a very powerful feature available here, find a time. For example, you are an organizer of some meeting and there are many participants who want to attend that meeting, and you want to agree on a time, what time is best suitable for the meeting. You can use this feature, find a time, and then when you click on that, it will show you this dialog box. There are few options highlighted here, and then you can add guests, and for example these are the people I want to ask. So let's assume this person. So I select this person from here, and then when I save this, it will show me this message, would you like to send invitation emails to Google Calendar guests? So if I send, then an email will be sent to this person asking to suggest a suitable time which suits that person. So in this way, everyone will give you a recommendation of a particular time, and then you can decide which time best suits all of the participants for that particular meeting. So this is a very powerful feature. So let's dismiss this and close this. It will ask me to discard. I say discard. So this is one way to create an event. The other way is just click wherever you want to create the event. You click on that, and again the same dialog box will appear where you can put certain details. You can put a title to this event and all other features which we have discussed before. So just close this. Another powerful feature of Google Calendar is the ability to share your calendar, as I mentioned earlier. And to do that, you click on these three dots on the right side of your calendar name. Click on that, and then you click on this setting and sharing option. Click on that, and now you can put some description here if you want, and then if you scroll down, you have this area where you can share with specific people. So this is the owner of this calendar. You can even change the owner. Then if I click on this add people, now I can add any from my contact list. So let's see, I add myself, another account of myself, and then I can select the permission level. So these are some of the permission levels which are available to me. I can select any of these permission level, whether this person will be able to see all the events detail, make changes and manage sharing, or see only. So this is the lowest level of permission. So this you can select here and then you can send, and an email will be sent to this person. So I just cancel this. So this is a powerful feature. Another thing you might want to know is how to change these colors. As you can see that every calendar has a color, and by clicking on these three dots you can also change the color of this calendar, and all the events related to this calendar will change. For example, if I select this color, all the events related to this calendar will change. So let's go back to the previous color. And if you want to change the color of any individual event, you can also do that. For example, this event belongs to my main calendar, but I want to change the color of this event. So I can click on that, and then I can click on this edit event, and here if I change the color now, for example this cyan color, and I save it, you will see that only this event, the color of this event is changed. So this is how you can change the color of an event as well. If you want to change based on any classification or any category, you can do that. So I normally don't do that, just get it back to the calendar color. Now at the end I would like to show you two more apps which you can see on the right hand side in this mini menu. One is called Google Keep and the other is called Google Task. Google Keep is a note taking app, and you can use this app to take quick notes for some ideas. For example, if you are somewhere, you get some idea. Let's say I get some idea for making a video on any topic, so I can quickly make a note so that I don't forget that later on. So this is the note taking app. The second app is Task, which you can use for creating your to-do list, and you can have a list of tasks which you want to do before a particular event. For example, you have the ability to create tasks and subtasks, and normally because these two apps are related to your calendar, so these are shown here. I use Evernote for note taking app, but Google Keep is also very simple app. If you want, you can use this app for taking quick notes. I will make separate videos for these two apps. So that is it for this Google Calendar tutorial. I hope you like this video, and if you are interested in these topics, productivity, organization and Google products, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.